Hello, PTG fans. Proxy Table Gaming, PTG. I am Hyper G. I am with Lucky Sixes.
Hello, our wonderful subjects.
Subjects. Oh, we're going on that line straight away, are we? There are our minions, our people, are they?
Yes, minions and peasants.
This is the chair, isn't it?
I know. I've got a new chair, everybody. Look, woo! I'm like, and I feel well relaxed. Like, I feel I'm a lot further away.
You are.
But
You're leaning back,
yeah. I feel like I'm, better,
mightier,
more
aloof.
This is I've leveled up, right?
Okay, fair enough. And in contrast, I'm in the kitchen on a very squeaky chair. My hair is even longer than the last time we did recording because it hasn't been cut.
I need it.
So the cap's on, obviously. Yeah. But this is a grand occasion. Let's not shy away from the fact.
Sorry.
You know, this is big. This is end of year / start of new year thing.
Absolutely.
This is kind of a PTG tradition, isn't it?
It is, yes. And this is the part of the year where you sit down, you be quiet, and you listen to our lecture.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Right. Because it's going to be a tough year coming up, isn't it?
No, this is where the stats come out. We tell you about what's happened, what's gonna happen as well. We've got a few announcements as well.
Yeah.
So just talk about the channel as a whole and where we are, where we've been, and where we're going.
Yeah, and we should start with the elephant in the room, which is the fact that PTG has not.
Chair.
That was kind of elephantish. Yeah. PTG has not provided you wonderful people with battle reports over the last couple of weeks, have we?
Yeah, only 2 weeks.
I think it's just 2 weeks, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we tried a few things because we ran out of bat reps.
Actual bat reps, on the tabletop.
Actual physical bat reps, and we were umming and ahhing about a few different ways to do it and we tried a few things which took a lot longer and quite honestly weren't as good quality.
No, not usual PTG top-notch quality.
So, and also at the time we were tier 2. If anybody, I guess this doesn't make anybody in Europe go, what do you mean tier 2? What does that even mean?
Maybe it does. It means we had a little bit of freedom, but not a lot. Basically.
Yes. So not
in
quite
regards to COVID
down. Yeah. And as of literally this afternoon,
about 3 hours ago,
we got moved to what is known as tier 4, which is basically lockdown.
We were tier 3 for about 4 days, weren't we? Which didn't make much difference. But
obviously, things are getting a bit worse. We are looking at doing some new things in the new year, which we'll talk about.
Don't talk about that yet.
Yeah, well, I'm saying which we will talk about.
Yeah.
Chill out, mate.
All right.
But yeah, so in terms of that, we've had a bit of a break, recharged our batteries.
Were we meant to recharge? Oh crap! I forgot. I forgot to recharge.
Oh, recharge, mate.
We're going to go again now. We're starting again now. Oh,
you're on empty. Oh, blimey. Yo, that was our Christmas break.
Whether I'm on empty or not.
I hardly noticed. To be fair, Gobbo carried on. Gobbo's done his part.
He has, yeah. That's
doing
true.
all this stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the thing. It showed off some lovely highborns, which
bring them up.
Very excited. And Stat Rats Vermin Demon as well.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing that on the tabletop. If ever.
Yeah, so some lovely models to keep you all entertained for the thing, but couldn't quite do the bat reps. But it won't be long. It won't be long.
No.
Got a few ideas, like we said so.
Yeah, we do still have ideas. Just it wasn't deemed acceptable to bring half measures to you wonderful people.
Yeah. I refuse. I refuse to drop what little quality we have.
Didn't take much today. Yeah.
But yeah,
probably there's people out there thinking, can they go much lower?
Yeah. What quality? Yeah.
Well, yes, we could have gone lower. We didn't.
Yeah.
So let's not worry about that though. That's the past. which is kind of what this whole video is, or at least where we start. Should we start in the past? That's where we all usually start.
We
isn't it?
absolutely start in the past.
We
and
do.
looking first up in our it says review, but it is a lecture. Is the stats.
It was totally different on the 1st of January 2020, wasn't it? The whole world was so different.
Yes.
And for PTG,
things have changed.
And
so as we in our channel. So if we bring up this lovely, everyone loves a table.
Oh yes,
stats.
It's pretty beautiful.
So from did this similar last year, and we've carried it on. So started 11th of Feb, 2018. And first year we did some bits. We did. Got some decent videos. As you can see, the subscribers have gone up very nicely. So
yeah,
I mean, that's the biggest thing. Is thank you to everyone that has subscribed. This is our best year.
Yeah.
In terms of subscriptions.
Yeah, which is quite surprising actually. We thought that we may have a peak at some point, but it's not really all that clear where that peak is, and hopefully we haven't yet actually reached it. You never know.
Yeah, so no, it's been nice. It's been nice. It's been pretty steady, but it is officially our best year. We have done more videos, which could count to it. So that's not videos per year. That's total videos as of that date.
I'm glad you clarified, because I would have been confused.
Yes, we haven't done 338 videos more than
this year.
We haven't done one a day. That's in total. But obviously we've doubled our videos, which is nice.
That is cool.
Didn't go to as many tournaments.
Yeah,
that could be some.
We got the Ultra in as well.
We did. We didn't.
UB one in.
We did one UB one. There were lots of UB options for tournaments. We just couldn't find it, along with the channel schedule and doing some other bits and life in general.
Yeah,
we just couldn't quite fit them in. So we did get the Art of War, which was nice.
That was amazing. I mean, how glad are we for Art of War 3? I mean, I don't care the fact that I lost every battle. Forget that. I'm just glad we went to that blooming tournament.
Yeah, man. Callum, Shane, the Bristol boys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I do mention it later. So we did get that one in, which was good. But yeah, other than the normal stuff we do, which is, I say, we started with tournament reviews and things, bat reps and all that stuff. In terms of what other things we've done, and we've carried on most of it. Obviously, we haven't done the Battle of Avras because that stopped. We didn't do the wooden spoon. Which obviously that was the first year. But in terms of anything else, we did it all. Plus. A new sort of concept, and a new strategy we were going for was the trilogy army book reviews. So that was when a new army book comes out. So far, ID and DE, the Infernal Dwarves and
ID sort of twice.
Yeah, we did that twice. I'm not sure we'll do it all of them twice, but if you're an ID fan, you're very lucky.
Are they?
Are they?
Watch those reviews and you'll find out.
Yeah. But yeah, so the idea behind that is that every time a new book comes out, we'll review it like most other content providers, but we'll also do so within that we'll do an army book review, a list analysis making video of things that we like, and we'll do a normal 4,005, and then we'll do a Battle and Beer.
Yeah, and don't forget that the Dread Elf Battle and Beer is yet to be announced. So
yes,
we haven't forgotten about that. That still will
absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's loads more Dread Elf stuff to come as well. So if you get dready. Other content provider appearances as well. So we've got a few other people. We've definitely mixed in with more content providers as well, and that's
been good to collaborate, hasn't
it? So that's something that, if anything, we've only just touched the surface of, and are going to do a lot more of in the future. So that's been exciting. Probably the biggest step forward PTG's had is the Gobbo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. course, we work him so hard that he couldn't appear in this video.
Yeah, well, no, he's got like a proper job. That's that's the difference, man.
We need to get him sacking that off, don't we?
Out of the hospital, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that would be really beneficial to the country.
He's genuinely important. You know, that's why he's not here.
Yeah, not like us.
So, yeah. Right. Yeah. But yeah, so he come on board. He's done loads of stuff. Brought some amazing ideas. Just the videos, the showcases, the tutorials, all that stuff. As well, it brought a new type of series with him as well.
Things that we couldn't provide, really. I mean, you're good at painting, but the Gobbo is the next level.
Oh, so. He's pro. He's officially pro. Is it semi-pro if he's got 2 jobs? Is that what it is?
Can be.
I don't know. Can't remember. Done some other bits like here and there, but also I guess one of his main series is the army chats he's done with us.
Yeah, which has really gone down quite well, actually.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that for order and carrying that on in the new year as well. So he's the biggest one we've got there. UB tutorials.
Did a little mini series. In lockdown.
So obviously with things as they are and look like that, a lot of UK especially. I don't know. I've heard stories in other countries that have been able to get physical games, which is fantastic. And I'm a little bit jelly.
There's no little bit about it.
Yeah. But yeah, so we thought, and you thought, why not show some people that are probably moving over to UB and that sort of thing. Some tips and tricks.
That tutorial will be on the channel. That's not going to be taken down. That will be there for anyone who picks it up at any stage.
Yeah.
And not to say that it's the best UB tutorial out there. There are others out there. And also with any tutorial for anything, sometimes you just got to start clicking and you'll figure out how to do stuff. So, check that out or just start playing. It's all good.
Yeah. We did our first competition officially way back when, which was a TTS.
Was that this year? That feels like such a long time ago.
I know, doesn't it? Just that was after Art of War, I think.
I would have said that was like 2010.
Yeah, I think that was March.
Wow.
Going back up in my memory, but yeah. So so we got a few competition winners, which is good. Didn't do any more after that, but that was because of the circumstances and things. But
everything changed. Yeah.
We will be looking at doing some more in the future, so that's cool. One of our biggest things we tried was some additional content as well as the Ninth Age stuff. So Total War, bit of Final Fantasy. Didn't really kick off. So for now anyway, we're gonna halt that. But it was nice to try.
Yeah, I mean, it was just introducing a couple of our extra passions, really. It wasn't something that we were like pinning our hopes on to boost the channel into the thousands or anything like that. That isn't what we ever intended. It was just, like you say, additional content just for a bit of fun, really. And we had fun doing it. And hopefully those who watched those things did enjoy them. And we may return to something like that in the future. But for now, at least, plenty of things going on with Ninth Age to keep us busy.
Yeah, and that's what I think. If nothing else, a year of experimenting and all that stuff has honed us a little bit more back to Ninth Age focus.
Yeah, I think so.
Stuff like that as well. Ninth Age and all around it as well. So I mean, we'll get into a bit of that, but yeah, it was nice to try venture into that sort of world and stuff. But we'll probably be sticking a bit closer to the Ninth Age scene. Which it might be a really good thing for everyone. So
yeah, you might be cheering at that, or you might be crying yourself to sleep by that news.
Yeah. Don't cry.
Don't cry. No, it's fine. We'll guide you through. It'll be okay. So, what's coming up?
Well, I'm glad you are.
Are you ready? Are you ready for that, or not ready for that yet?
Oh no! We're still in the past, mate.
Oh, still in the past. Still stuck in the past.
What? So we've obviously mentioned some of those things, but what was new in 2020?
Oh, I see. Yes, of course, new.
Woo, graphics. Right. So we had some new of the usual. So it's obviously progressed. The friendly battles, club battle. We did on friendly battles. We did have a few introduction battles as well.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So we had a dwarf player, in my
he
garage.
Smashed you, didn't he? Yeah.
He smashed me. First time he ever played. Great.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And then he retired.
Yeah, he
with
did.
100% record.
We still need to go see him. He was a comedian, actually. We still need to go see him. Sandy.
Well, has he been able to do any comedian?
I know, right? But yeah, club battles. We even snuck some in after COVID when it was when they're bouncing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that lull.
Some in September. Yeah. Still had gaming days, Nav with Paul and Tony, all that jazz. And we did get a tournament. We did get a tournament, a new one.
But we want more. We desperately want more.
But we're desperate for more. I mean, we did a show, which we didn't put on the channel because we haven't really done UB, and there's people out there that do UB bat reports a lot better than us. So we didn't put, but it was nice to be a part of. So we did do a team tournament. Technically,
it was good fun being part of a team, wasn't it?
Yeah. So that was good. If you want to hear more about that, go to Fantasy Wargaming Podcast. They've got an episode on it, I think.
Captain Paul.
Captain Paul. As we've mentioned, the Gobbo showcases on a lot of it is what commissions he's done since joining as well. So they're what's coming to him. He's done some tutorials on how to paint or his setup and things like that. Always looking for new tutorial ideas as well, guys. So if you fancy something new from the Gobbo, or really just want to know, how to paint black on black, well,
that's the one I always struggle with too.
Right. And
I'm glad you picked that one out because I thought I was the only one who struggled with that.
It's the obvious choice, really, isn't it? But so if you've got anything similar like that, maybe a bit less obvious than that one, then put it in the comments and stuff. And all of his videos as well. He's got a few more coming out in the new year, carrying on as normal for him. Army concept chats, obviously they've been really interesting actually so far to talk through, not necessarily about the tactics and the units, although that is in there, more about what we sort of see, what our concepts of the army are and things like that, and it's just general hobby things. So
it's good to just chat about the Ninth Age as well,
for sure, right? So he's been good. Not only, obviously, it's been nice to bring him along because we've known him for a little while now, but also in terms of the channel and content, we've really delved into the hobby a little bit more this year, which has been nice.
Yeah.
As we've mentioned, the trilogy new army book releases.
That sort of came about by accident, really. It wasn't really all that planned, was it? It just sort of happened.
No.
When is anything planned with PTG? Let's be honest,
right. Exactly.
Oh, we're a YouTube channel now. Oh, crap.
Sugar. No, it was from the Battle and Beer, really, wasn't it? And then we wanted to do a little bit more. An opportunity came up towards the later ones, the second ID, for example, and Dread Elves. We got asked to do it. So, it's been good. The Battle and Beers as well have been fantastic. The live streams, we've only done a few. We haven't even done one every 2 months, I don't think, if you did the averages. But I'm not sure. Has that come around this year or was that last year we started?
That's this year. Has to be this year.
Okay. So, I mean, in terms of the Battle and Beer, so that's...
Well, no, it has to be this year because if you remember, our very first attempt at a live stream was the Art of War. And that went horribly wrong. So it was only after that.
Yeah, no,
we
you're
actually
right,
got the live stream working.
Yeah.
So Battle and Beer live stream has to be after Art of War.
That's funny, isn't it? Yeah. Fun.
Fantastic.
So live stream. So thank you to anybody that's come along for the Battle and Beers because it's made it so much better than we could have thought. I mean, we've had, I think the last one we had at least 20 people on watching and commenting as well on the live chat, which was fantastic. It was so good. Because honestly, I was playing the last one. Well, I spent most of my time looking at the chat. Yeah, it was fantastic.
That's your excuse for losing, but
right?
I don't even know if you lost that one.
I had no idea. But yeah, so I do. Yeah, I'm rubbish online.
You are.
But yeah, so that's been really, really interesting for us. It's been fantastic to see you guys support it, and because we just do it for a laugh, right? So
and just talking
to
to
actually,
new people as well. Like,
yeah,
actually,
to have you guys come over, and there've been some that like when Matt, for example, Matty P's been involved, and some of the ETC guys that have been involved, have chatted to some people on the chat that have been to ETC. Normally, it's about beer. I'm not going to lie.
a bit of
It's normally
battle,
about
mainly beer. Yeah.
yeah, what they drunk on what ETC. So that's been quite cool. I still can't remember the is it Croatian beer? However you say
no
that.
idea. But then
Yeah.
beer and remembering don't tend to go together anyway, do they?
Exactly,
So
right.
you know,
I think I have been drunk for at least 2 of 3.
that was before you clicked the live stream button.
Exactly, right.
Mm.
Out of War 3, as we mentioned a few times, we love doing it with partners, officially, I guess.
Yeah, Art of War 4 not looking great. Let's be honest. I don't know if there's been any official announcement about which way that's going,
Well,
but unofficially,
Out of War 4 will happen.
Oh, of course,
it's
it
whether
will.
it happens in 2021 or not
It's
another question. I don't.
Yeah.
We hope it does, but we'd rather. Yeah. It's better. It's better we get this COVID thing sorted, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So let's get that sorted, and then we can all go properly.
Yeah. But being in partnership with Shane, Callum, the Bristol guys is amazing, and we're very privileged to be a part of that. We really enjoy it, don't we? So.
And there's loads of people outside of the Art of War tournament setup team, like all the Bristol lads, and just everyone associated with the Bristol Ninjas, new and old. It's been fantastic to. It's like they were our first people to get involved with outside of our garages. So it's been really nice to stay in touch with them and to help them out wherever we can. So that will continue, and it was really nice to do this year as one of the only main tournament. I think it was one of 3 tournaments that went on, which is crazy, physical wise. Going over to our social media, obviously we had the forum and the Twitter stuff, but we've also this year gone on to Facebook and Instagram, the latter with Gobbo. So if you want to see even better pictures of his stuff, go on, check it out. All the links and stuff I'll put onto the descriptions, in the descriptions bit or whatever. And if I forget, tell me and I'll put it on the comments. But yeah, so that's been cool. The Facebook is just opened up, obviously, all the loads of groups and things that are out there for Ninth Age and hobbying and things like that, which is nice. But yeah, just another way to follow us if you're that way inclined. So yeah,
I'm not.
Like I think in terms of when you see stuff, obviously if you subscribe to the channel, that's the best way because you can get everything first off. Twitter, you get more insight into some of the videos and stuff, so a bit of background and behind the scenes sorts of comments and stuff. Forum, you get all the in-depth. So
probably more than you asked for in the forum.
Oh, way more, and more than anybody actually wants. And then Facebook's obviously for the main thing for the chat and the groups, and Instagram's the pictures from Gobbo. So it depends what you're into and what you're up for, to which one you want to go for, or just like anybody should, just get them all right.
Oh, absolutely.
Get them all, follow us all, and all the different things.
Twice, follow us twice.
If you can. Tell your mums, right?
But don't click it twice and unsubscribe because that's not how this works.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
don't do that.
That's true. Actually.
No, bad. Cut that.
Other content appearances. Veil of the Ages, obviously,
the legend,
big partner, the legend that is Pateglio.
We wish we could have done more with Pateglio, but this year's been tough, hasn't it, for both sides?
Yeah.
So.
But we have done the Breach, Essence of War, and Twitch stuff. We also tried to do as many videos as we could on the when he went to Spiel, and that other place that I can't pronounce because I'm not a linguist, unlike him. So yeah, that's been cool. Fantasy Wargaming Podcast, obviously, I think was a question of 9th this year.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
this
So
year. I think it was.
So yeah, that was a quiz, a question of sports style.
You won that, didn't you?
I think I did. Yeah.
Set your questions. Gave you the questions.
Yeah, I
told
know,
you the answers before we started.
Tell them. But yeah, and a few other appearances on there as well. So that was been really cool. 2 or 3 appearances on the Hat Rack. Not just from us, from Gobbo as well. He had one appearance separate to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, going on there. Paired Weapons Podcast
that's a
as
bit
well.
Of a spoiler, isn't it?
No, it's already out.
I knew that. Really?
Yeah. But yeah, so Paired Weapons, they're one that we've known for ages, right? But just haven't been on for whatever reason.
They haven't invited us.
Well, they have. Now. We just it's just never worked. But we were on it.
They were waiting until they were big enough for PTG to appear.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Peasants. Paired Weapons Peasants, more like.
Absolutely.
Peasant Weapon Podcast.
Well, Kev does play a lot of peasants, so
that's true. It is very true, actually. But yeah, so quite recently, actually, their last one that they released on the UK content providers, UK and Danish, actually. The content providers Christmas party, whatever. Which again was alcohol filled.
Yes. And those who have listened to that already, you'll be pleased to know my migraine has now gone. So it's all good.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, more good.
Thank goodness.
I'm still not drinking alcohol, though.
Really? And the Ninth Scroll, we did a 3-part series.
That was great fun, wasn't it? It was kind of
really,
3.5-part series, really, wasn't it?
Kind of. Yeah. I guess if you want to see that and you're not into reading stuff, go to our Mega Battle this year. Which was season. It's called Season of Veil, and some. That's even got some production value to it. That one, but yeah,
not so much in the spell check department, though.
No. UB tutorials and live streams. What's so wrong? It's seizing.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll let you off. I didn't.
I before E, except after Z. Is it? Is that the rule?
I don't know, but
yeah.
I didn't point it out. You're fine.
And as we said, we went into the video gaming, and that was new as well. So we're not going to leave that for dead, but we'll leave it for now.
Best, in case anyone's wondering. He is.
It's official.
Yeah.
So what's coming up?
No. Wait. Don't click the button. Oh, you just did. Oh no, nightmare. That's fine. Hold that thought. Because what was also new in 2020 was possibly the biggest part of 2020, which I'm not surprised you haven't brought up because it's something that I need to bring up. In 2020, largely, kind of at the beginning of the year, but maybe slightly before, we changed our roles in production ever so slightly. And instead of yours truly doing a lot of the behind-the-scenes uploading onto YouTube and social media's forum stuff, which always was going relatively smoothly, Lucky Sixes instead took a very large role on in doing a lot more of that.
I just created a spreadsheet.
I'm not done. And a lot, if not all, of the positive points of 2020 have been a result of Lucky Sixes taking the reins in terms of uploading stuff, the social medias, the ideas, the organisation, all the different schedule stuff. It's pretty much all thanks to Lucky Sixes. You shut up. I'm being nice. And I think that 2020 has been the year that you Lucky Sixes have been phenomenal. So
thank you.
I just want to say...
we have been phenomenal, yeah.
We, PTG, yes, fine. But it's because you have been awesome in terms of getting stuff uploaded and bringing it to the community. So I want to say thank you for being so great in 2020. Literally couldn't have done it without you. So
hence the chair, right?
Yeah, I sent that to you in the mail.
Yeah.
Did it have the tag on it that said from Hyper G on it?
Yeah, it says No, it says flame resistant.
Oh damn! I failed. It was meant to be flame. Anyway,
it wasn't the most heartfelt. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that was supposed to be. So yeah, 2020, the year that Lucky Sixes was phenomenal. So
thank you very much. So
now you may continue. Continue.
So swiftly moving on. What's coming up in 2021?
Yeah,
I hear you ask.
They were asking it before I added that tear joke.
They were actually.
Yeah.
Even more, and that's it.
Oh my god! Even more. Woohoo!
So everything that you might come to associate PTG with, you will get, and some. Bat reps, gaming days, all that stuff. Gobbos continuing. Everything about Battle and Beer, everything we mentioned, there's going to be more of it. I don't see us not doing anything, apart from maybe the video gaming. For now, anyway.
Yeah, that's on hold, definitely.
But yeah, so we always looking to improve that stuff. So on the comments and everything of those videos,
the comments have been amazing throughout the year.
Oh,
they've really been so good.
We'll come on to that in a bit. Anyway, I've got a bit of a mention for it, but it goes without saying. All the interactions and engagement you guys have put, it's probably because you're bored, right? But because they're not. But it really makes our day. So, but we'll come on to that anyway later. But in terms of the bat reps and things, we're always looking to improve the quality of the production and things like that as well. So, like whether it be in the way we present them, so in the speech bubbles and writing and things like that. Yeah. Annotations, that's what I was going for. Thank you.
No worries. That's what I'm here for.
I don't speak so good. But yeah, and in terms of like say, for example, the Season of the Veil, we're looking to probably experiment a bit more with that sort of stuff as well. Some of you more not intrigued, what do I mean? More with it or whatever. Might have noticed the thumbnail changes of the bat reps and things like that, and the new bat thumbnails that come with it. So just little things like that. Always looking to change the details, mainly actually to include as much of the 9th Age art as possible. Which was what that was about. So yeah, there's more basically, is what that means. And now for the juicy announcements. So,
this is a big one.
Straight away, in January, this is coming up. I don't know how long in January, but we're going to be covering the UK Masters.
Wow.
Which is not just us; it's in partnership with Paired Weapons. As of today. Peasant paired weapons. As of today as well, we've got about 3 other content providers involved,
and others.
So at least I'm pretty sure I've confirmed 3 other sponsors as well for that little thing. So we've got a little, almost like a UK content compendium team of people that are looking to cover the Masters with us. There'll be videos on here. We're looking to do hype videos. Again, you got it. Commentary videos on actual live games in the Masters as it goes on. Obviously not so the people can hear us because they would,
do this, charge there.
Don't
do that, you idiot.
It wouldn't be fair to give them my sound advice.
No,
the top 16 players in the UK, it wouldn't be fair to them to get an advantage over their opponents.
Absolutely.
With my advice.
But it is available at a very cheap price.
I pay you. No, but so hype videos, live coverage. We're going to do a review video on here, at least. What those are, we will spoil in the coming weeks.
Not long. Not long to wait on this.
No, not at all. This is the next thing. But also on the Paired Weapons podcast and other podcast providers. You can probably guess them, but again, we'll spoil them as they come. We'll be looking to do other content revolving around the Masters that will just make the experience so good.
So if you always wondered what goes on at the Masters, but you haven't, for one reason or another, been involved in the Masters, which, we're not Masters players, you're closest, I'm certainly not a Masters player, then we're going to have a little look into what it entails. And so
absolutely.
drag you along for the ride.
Yeah, very much so. And some we're in the planning stages at the minute, but we've got so much. I'm really, really excited for this. We've got so much coming toward that, and it takes a little bit of a. This is the elite of the UK that we're looking into. So there'll be tactics and advice. There'll be some list reviews and stuff like that. All those sorts of things. I won't go into it too much because I want to be able to spoil it properly.
Yeah, and we're also in discussions. There's some very hot contract negotiations going on at the moment.
Yes, all that stuff. So all you need to know is there'll be videos on here. There'll be podcasts available with links from here. There'll be so many podcasts and things, episodes available. There will be a competition, and there'll be there'll be several prizes available, including models and books
and your chair,
and my chair, unless it goes down in flames. But
wait a minute, no, you've got a few days before that happens.
Yeah, right. I thought it was a bit uncomfortable with this, but anyway. But yeah, so there will be loads to interact with and to learn from there as well. But yeah, that's really exciting and coming up very, very soon, like within the next month.
Yeah,
so that's awesome. Next up is
if it wasn't already really exciting, how exciting is this? So.
Again, the more astute of you will probably already know of this, but this is something that's going on the forum. Something a team of people have put together, including Matty P and our very own Pataglio, as well as some really I can't remember the other 3 or 4 that are
Mercenary
involved.
Armies is the name on the forum.
But basically, some really dedicated, passionate, and talented people are running this Cravenlands escalation campaign, and it's already kicking off. And
big time. So I think it only came up a couple of days ago, and it's already on like 6 pages of content, isn't it?
Ridiculous! So, it's ridiculous, but it's so
well worth reading.
Really,
all
really
of it.
Cool. And you can get involved with a little or as much as you want, and it's very exciting. So go on there, check that out. We're going to be involved in it at multiple occasions. So and you'll get a slice of that on here and the Veil of the Ages channel as well. So check them out, and check the Cravenlands escalation.
And the Cravenlands is like a part of the Ninth Age world, isn't it? So,
yes, based heavily on actual Ninth Age fluff from the start. So, and then obviously we turn it into our own. But really, really good. And it's the start of us looking into the fluff, which comes up later as well.
We'll say that later. You say that later. Not yet. Not yet.
So, going back a step to our bat reps and things, what you'll probably see is more of an army focus. And tactics in our bat reps.
Yeah, we slipped them into a few of our bat reps anyway, didn't we? Like you had my Saurians, this is what I did wrong. Which were more regular than I would have liked, but still.
So we're probably getting a bit more tactics in it. We're also probably focus on an army at a time. We've kind of done it already, but probably more emphasized in the future. So we've got obviously when we do an army, we'll stick with that army for a bit from one of our points of views, and sort of talk you through that a bit. Again, we've done it already, but probably to more of an extent.
So intentionally we're going to do it as opposed to by accident. So
that would be really cool. So come along for the ride of our army building experiences. Essence of War, which is the quick starter development.
Used to be quick starter, now it's Essence of War, isn't it?
So we'll be on Veil of the Ages Twitch channel quite a bit, and if we can, I don't know how it works with it, but if we can, we'll put some of those videos on here as well.
This is kind of like the evolution of the quick starter World Cup, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's how it's transformed into.
And we may at some point
do something like
reignite the World Cup. But so there's some war coming up. narrative campaigns and exploration into the fluff of Ninth Age. I'll put them together because it's something, as well as the masters and the elite level and the bat reps and the tactics and stuff. Obviously, we've got Gobbo for a bit of hobby. We also want to really explore the Ninth Age this year. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I know it's something that you're really interested as well.
Yeah. My creative juices.
Yeah, right. So we will be looking into that. We've already got some ideas on the narrative campaigns that we might have mentioned, and might have very, very small, but very similar to the Avras stuff.
And the Craven Lands.
And the Craven Lands, but probably in a more longevity style.
The truth is, we don't even know what direction we're going in, so it's really hard to describe.
Yeah,
but it's going to be awesome.
But that sort of thing. So there might be a few skirmishes that lead on to things. However, we haven't decided yet. But what we do know is that we want to explore the fluff of Night's Age, because more and more is coming out now, right? So it's getting easier and easier to start really delving into the sides of things like that. Obviously, we've done it a little bit with the pitches and things like that, but we want to go really full into it this year. And I guess with the lack of physical tournaments in the immediate future, it's something we got a bit more time to potentially do. So it's something we're going to put our time into as well. So as well as the normal stuff, as I say, of the elite level with the masters and the bat reps, and a bit more tactics and things. And yes, we'll still have fun with it, but we will put some tactics in. We're also going to have some real fun with some narrative campaigns, some characters, and some fluff, which I'm very excited for. So how to keep up with all the things that are going on?
How do I keep up with all this?
So, as I said, subscribe to the first and foremost. The YouTube channel is where everything's at, and everything you get everything first.
And by the way, if you think you're subscribed, but you suddenly think, "Am I subscribed?" Check. You might not be.
Exactly right.
And then you can subscribe and be sure.
And, make sure you click on that notifications button as well. But I mean, just taking a moment here with the comments and everything.
So good.
You guys are fantastic.
Yeah.
You like every video we have. It doesn't matter what it is, even the Total War stuff and things. We still got comments, still got people interacting with us, and we love it. And that's why we do it. That's why we do all this stuff. And
when we're not right, we love it that you tell us we're not right.
Yeah,
because we can admit to being not right. We're not so above ourselves that we think, oh, that guy's told us we're wrong about something, we're going to ignore them. No, we're actually going to admit, yeah, we were wrong, we were idiots. Yeah. Thanks for telling us, though, because now we can try not to be idiots next time.
Absolutely. And it's really helpful, but at the end of the day, it's enjoyable to have you guys comment, more so than the likes and subscribes, and although we do want them, especially the subscribes of it. But the comments are what, for me, that's what, for us, that's what makes it.
I love it when that pops up on my screen.
So keep the comments coming, even if it's slating Hyper G, don't worry about it. Keep it coming.
Can he really roll that many ones? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, right. But yeah, share it on whatever thing. Click the notifications tab so that you know that you're getting it all.
Yeah. And bear in mind, we're in a lot of WhatsApp groups, so if you're sharing, we'll see it.
Go on the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, of course. Icons. I know, right? Go on the forum as well. That's we're pretty active on there, and any one of us three are able to see things.
If you want us to see something, tag us in it. And then our name. Type in PTG, and you'll get both of our usernames.
It's
our usernames come up.
Especially the back end of this year, that's how a lot of the content and stuff has been. How we develop it and how we prioritize it and stuff. If you guys have something specific in mind, then we'll try and get that to the forefront of things as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. And lastly, just thank you. Thank you. What was it? This is the thing going around everywhere, isn't it?
I'm not very good at it.
It's just that one, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah.
Fail does it better.
Yeah, like I say, we do it for enjoyment and stuff, and we're certainly getting it with you guys. So thank you so much for supporting us in it any way you can, whether it be liking our Facebooks or sharing a Twitter or subscribing to our YouTube, however it is you support us, or if you're just lurking in the background,
or if you manage to beat Lucky
all
Sixes
fine.
in a battle, thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to experience that once in a while, isn't it? But but yeah, we can't say it enough. I know
Play
we
him
do
on
quite a bit.
UB.
Yeah, it's not a challenge. That. We do say it, but we can't say it enough. Is
No, we
how
can't.
much
We
we
really
appreciate
can't.
everybody's input. And this channel isn't just myself and Hyper G and even Gobbo. It is the community that is making it, and hopefully, especially in 2021, we're going to make some big steps forward in terms of quality of videos, in terms of community as well. But we won't go into that too much. But yeah, we're very excited for what's to come. Still, motivation and passion is still there, but that's because of all the effort you guys go to make us feel motivated and passionate about what we do and about our amazing hobby.
It's great. It's just great.
Mm.
I have nothing more to add. That was awesome.
Yeah, right. I don't know where that come from. It's good job. Good job. The heart. Yeah, the heart.
There you go.
But yeah, so look forward to loads of stuff coming in the very near future, including spoilers and things. Spoilers you'll get on our Twitter and Facebook for sure. So click onto that if you want some background and behind the scenes stuff. Otherwise, subscribe, all that jazz. We love you.
Thanks again.
And thanks again.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy and stay safe, everybody. That's obviously. Let's all be clever about this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys.
Cheerio, folks.
See you later.